The story of China begins over 10,000 years ago, along the Yellow River and the Yangtze. These rivers nurtured early Neolithic civilizations, people who farmed millet and rice, made pottery, and laid the foundation of Chinese culture. Around 2070 BCE, the Xia dynasty is believed to have emerged, China's first dynasty, known more from legend than firm evidence. What followed was more concrete: the Shang dynasty, with bronze tools, oracle bones, and one of the earliest forms of Chinese writing. In 1046 BCE, the Zhou dynasty took over. Their rule brought philosophical revolutions. Confucius and Laozi were born, giving the world Confucianism and Taoism. The Zhou lasted for centuries, but eventually fragmented into feuding states. This era of conflict became known as the Warring States period. In 221 BCE, China was unified for the first time under the Qin dynasty. Emperor Qin Shi Huang created a centralized empire, standardized writing and weights, and began building the Great Wall. His mausoleum holds the famous Terracotta Army, 8,000 soldiers guarding his tomb. The Qin fell quickly, but the Han dynasty followed, lasting 4 centuries. The Han expanded the empire, launched the Silk Road, invented paper, and built a civil service system based on merit. Confucian ideals became the foundation of governance. The collapse of the Han led to the Three Kingdoms period, a time of war, heroism, and romance, immortalized in Chinese literature. Eventually, China was reunified under the Sui and then the Tang. The Tang dynasty was a golden age. Chang'an, the capital, became a cosmopolitan hub. Poets like Li Bai and Du Fu defined Chinese literature. Buddhism spread and trade flourished. After the Tang came the Song dynasty. It was an age of innovation. Gunpowder, printing, compasses, and paper money were all advanced. Despite military weakness, the Song saw an explosion of science, art, and commerce. Then came the Mongols. In 1271, Kublai Khan founded the Yuan dynasty, bringing China under foreign rule. Trade expanded, especially along the Silk Road, but native Chinese felt deep cultural loss. In 1368, the Ming dynasty restored Han Chinese rule. The Ming built the Forbidden City, completed major portions of the Great Wall, and launched naval expeditions under Admiral Zheng He. They brought order, art, and global awareness. In 1644, the Qing dynasty began, founded by the Manchus. It became China's last imperial dynasty. They ruled for nearly 3 centuries, overseeing population growth and territorial expansion, but they also resisted modernization. By the 19th century, China faced internal rebellions and foreign pressure. The Opium Wars with Britain weakened the Qing. The Taiping and Boxer rebellions followed, devastating the country. In 1912, the Qing dynasty collapsed. The Republic of China was born under Sun Yat-sen, but instability continued. Warlords, Japanese invasions, and civil war plagued the nation. In 1949, after years of fighting, Mao Zedong and the Communist Party established the People's Republic of China. The nationalists fled to Taiwan. Mao's rule brought sweeping changes: land reform, the Great Leap Forward, and the Cultural Revolution. These caused immense suffering, but also reshaped society. After Mao's death in 1976, Deng Xiaoping led China into a new era. Reforms opened the economy to the world, lifted millions out of poverty, and sparked unprecedented growth. In the 21st century, China has risen to become a global power, economically, militarily, and technologically. Cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen are global hubs. China explores space, builds AI, and hosts international summits. Yet its path is complex. Political tensions, regional dynamics, and questions of identity remain. Today, China's story is one of endurance. From ancient philosophies to modern megacities, it is a civilization shaped by resilience, wisdom, and transformation. The journey from oracle bones to quantum computers is not just China's, it's part of world history, and it's far from over.